You know what's truly ironic? It's not the way they treated you. No, that was expected. That's just human nature. Disrespect, betrayal, thinking they can walk all over you because they fail to see the storm brewing underneath. That's not the punchline. The real twist, it's your silence. Yeah, that cold, calculated silence. They didn't see that coming, did they? Number. They were hoping for a meltdown, for you to lash out, to throw a tantrum like some spoiled child. But you didn't. You denied them that satisfaction. Here's the thing about silence. It's a weapon. A quiet, venomous strike. And the beauty of it, it cuts deeper than any scream. Deeper than any blow. When you stay silent, when you remain composed, they start choking on their own words. They begin questioning whether they ever really understood you. And that, my friend, is power. They disrespected you. We both know it. They smirked in your face, and you took it without flinching. But what they fail to realize is that their disrespect, that was just the opening act. Round 1, it's over, my friend. The real battle begins now. And you've already won. You've triumphed by saying nothing. By letting them drown in their own arrogance, their own foolishness. It's in those quiet moments, when they're left alone with their thoughts, that your silence gnaws at them. Slowly, relentlessly, it sinks in. That's when they feel the weight of their disrespect, crushing them, bit by bit. They lie awake at night, replaying their actions, their words, and all they hear is the deafening silence from you. That silence, it's a scream in their mind, getting louder every night. And as time drags on, they'll realize it. What they did. They'll understand they messed with the wrong person. And you haven't even lifted a finger. Let them fester in it. Let them burn in the mess they've created. Don't give them the satisfaction of knowing what's going on inside your mind. That's what they crave. A reaction. But you're too clever for that. You know the game. You've already won by choosing not to play. They think they've outsmarted you. They think they can disrespect you and stroll away like nothing ever happened. But silence is the deadliest form of revenge. And you're serving it up like a master. Don't bother with the anger, the screaming, the "how could you do this to me" nonsense. That's for the weak. True strength, the real power, lies in your ability to stay calm. To let them underestimate you. They'll destroy themselves. All because you kept quiet. People expect noise. They thrive on conflict. They feed on drama like it's their lifeblood. But when you're silent, you deny them that. You leave them stumbling in the dark, unsure, wondering. You let their own minds tear them apart. Do you mind? Become their enemy. Every time they think back to the moment they disrespected you, they'll feel smaller, weaker, more pathetic. They'll never know what's coming next. Because now, you're a mystery. Untouchable. That silence of yours, that's fear, my friend. You've become the one thing they dread most. Here's the reality. They didn't respect you. They thought they could get away with it. But here's the thing about respect. It's earned in silence, not in noise. Let them laugh now. Let them bask in their small victory. But in time, that victory will turn to dust in their mouths. They'll start to notice something's off. Something's changed. And by the time they realize how badly they screwed up, it'll be too late. Because your silence, it's not just hurting them. It's burying them. Slowly. Relentlessly. Look, I get it. It stings. Being disrespected by those you thought had your back. That kind of pain, it cuts deep. But pain can be a tool. You take that hurt, take that disrespect, and transform it into something powerful. Let it sharpen you. Let it build you up. But don't let it break you. Don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you crack. The moment they see you shatter, they win. And we don't give victories away for free, do we? Number, we don't. You're better than that. You're smarter than that. You're in control here, not them. So let them believe they've won. Let them have their fleeting moment. Because when all is said and done, they'll be the ones haunted. Haunted by the memory of their actions. Haunted by your silence. And when they come crawling back, desperate for your attention, for your forgiveness, you'll know. You've already won. You won the moment you chose to stay silent. And when that day comes, when they realize how badly they messed up, don't even bother speaking. Just smile. Smile and walk away. Because your silence, it's the loudest thing they'll ever hear. You see, kid, the world has this twisted idea of what power truly is. They think it's about who's the loudest, who can land the hardest punch, who can stir up the biggest scene. But that's not power. That's desperation. True power? It's subtle. It's quiet. It doesn't need to shout to be felt. It's like a ticking bomb, unnoticed, unheard, until it's too late. And right now, you're that bomb. Sitting there, letting them think they've won. Letting them believe they've gotten under your skin. But you know better, don't you? You're not broken. You're not defeated. Hell, you're just getting started. And with every passing second, your silence is tightening the noose around their necks. They think they know you. They think they've figured you out. But people like them, they're fools. They only see what's in front of them. They can't see that you've changed the rules. You're not playing their game anymore. You're playing your own. And in your game, silence is the deadliest weapon. You've got to understand this. Your silence isn't weakness. It's your most dangerous weapon. When they disrespected you, they expected a reaction. They thought you'd get angry, lash out, give them something to hold over you. But you gave them nothing. And now they're trapped in their own minds, wondering when the other shoe is going to drop. Do you mind? Let them face themselves. When you're silent, it's like you're holding up a mirror to their soul, forcing them to see all the ugliness they've been trying to hide. And trust me, people can't stand looking at their own reflection when it's not flattering. They can't handle it. So what do? They'll try to fill that silence with anything. Excuses, lies, fake apologies. But you don't owe them a damn thing. Let them sit in that silence. Let them squirm. Let them feel every second of it. And here's the kicker. They're killing themselves trying to figure out what's going on in your head. They're replaying every word, every action, scrambling to make sense of it all. They have no idea if you're plotting your revenge, planning to expose them, or if you're just biding your time. It's eating them alive. And they don't even realize. You've already moved on. You're not wasting any energy on them. They're not worth it. You're focused on you, on what comes next. And that's what's driving them insane. They say revenge is a dish best served cold, right? Right. But what they don't tell you is that sometimes the best revenge is no revenge at all. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just walk away. Let them deal with the wreckage of their own actions. They'll destroy themselves. People like that, they're always their own worst enemy. All you have to do is step back and let them implode. And while they're falling apart, you're rising. You're getting stronger. You're turning their disrespect into fuel. Every insult, every slight, every time they thought they were above you. That's just more power for you. But don't waste it on them. Use it for yourself. Build something bigger, something better. Make them regret ever crossing you without lifting a damn finger. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should let them off the hook. Oh no, they don't get to skate by that easily. They've already paid the price. They just don't know it yet. Your silence, that's their punishment. Every time they see you living your life, thriving, without a care in the world. That's going to hurt more than anything you could have said or done in the heat of the moment. Think about it. They disrespected you, and they thought you'd come crawling back, begging for an explanation, demanding an apology. But what they're not ready for is the harsh truth that you don't need them. That's what breaks them. That's what shatters their fragile ego. Because in their twisted minds, they think they matter to you. But the truth is, they're nothing. They're irrelevant. And that, my friend, that's what kills them. It's almost funny, really. You don't have to do anything. But your silence, it will haunt them for the rest of their lives. They'll try to forget, try to move on. But every time they think they've escaped it, every time they think they've buried it deep enough, it'll come back like a ghost that whispers in their ear. You messed up. And the best part? You're not even thinking about them anymore. You've moved on. You're out there, living your life, chasing your goals, making moves. But them, they're stuck. Stuck in that moment. Stuck in their guilt. Stuck in their shame. And that's the real beauty of it. You don't have to do a thing. Just sit back and let your silence do all the talking. Because the truth is, they need your reaction. They need your validation. They need to know they got under your skin, that they left a mark. But you don't need anything from them. And that makes you dangerous. That makes you untouchable. See, kid, life's full of people who will try to tear you down, who will disrespect you, betray you, make you feel like you're nothing. But here's the secret. They're just projecting their own insecurities, their own weaknesses, onto you. They're scared. Scared that you'll see through them. Scared that you'll realize you're better than them. And that's why they try to drag you down to their level. But you're not playing their game. You're on a whole different level. You've got something they'll never have. Control. Control over your emotions. Control over your mind. Control over your life. And that terrifies them. Let them live in fear. Let them drown in their own self-doubt. You're above it all. And every time they see you, every time they think about you, they'll be reminded of one simple truth. They never had any power over you. Not then. Not now. Not ever. Your silence, it's a reminder of that. A reminder that you're stronger than they'll ever be.